Imagine being a born and raised South African, yet on June 30th, 2026, you fear leaving your house because you might be mistaken for a foreigner and attacked, just because of how you look or the language you speak. This is the terrifying reality for many Tsonga and Venda people right now, as anti-migrant marches sweep the country. Groups are marching to push undocumented foreigners out, but too many citizens are getting caught in the crossfire. Today we uncover how appearance, history, and tribal tensions are turning South Africans into targets in their own land.
Just because we are darker than a Zulu, just because we are darker than a Xhosa, doesn't make us a foreign.
On June 30th, 2026, South Africa stands on the edge. Groups like March and March have set this date as a deadline for undocumented migrants to leave. The tension is real. Protests, roadblocks, and fears of violence are everywhere. For most, this is about illegal immigration and economic pressure. But for Tsonga and Venda communities in Limpopo and beyond,
but today, behind me here, what you see, the group that you see behind me here, is a march by Tsonga Machangane people. This is a group of people that have sometimes become target of those people that are marching against foreign nationals to say Machangane must go. But these are South Africans. This is a South African tribe, accepted and formal, but they are saying they have been victims and they want this corrected.
It's become something much more personal, a terrifying wave of mistaken identity and tribal profiling.
As a group, why are you marching today?
Because today we are saying enough is enough. We are sick and tired as Tsonga Machangane to be judged based on our skin tone. Just because we are darker than a Zulu, just because we are darker than a Xhosa, doesn't make us a foreign.
Who exactly is targeting you, and why do you think that is so?
There's a specific people, I won't say a specific tribe here in South Africa. So we are being judged based on our skin tone.
So they are saying, arise, Mchangane, arise, because they feel they've been suppressed and, of course, not given their place as South Africans. So,
kwaqhamuka omunye ukhuluma isipeyiti la ufonela umkakhe into ekhulunywa lele kulamazwe lawa alawa anyanyisayo.
Phela manje shaka na shona lisho upenga no shokoro yona mina imani uamlungu uanya.
The core problem is simple, but devastating. In the heat of anti-migrant anger, some groups can't or won't tell the difference between undocumented foreigners and fellow South African citizens.
These people of South Africa, South African citizens, they really can't tell the difference between Tsonga Mchangane from South Africa and Tsonga Mchangane from Mozambique and Tsonga Mchangane from Zimbabwe. They treat us all the same because why? We speak the same language.
Tsonga people, also known as Vatsonga or Machangani, are being stopped, harassed, and threatened simply because they look foreign or speak Xitsonga. Darker skin tones, shaped by Limpopo's intense heat in places like Giani, Tohoyandou, and Venda areas, are weaponized against them.
As we're marching, my brother were agitated, were actually angry that our Tsonga people are subjected to prove their identity in a country where they were born, in a country where they are native. They are being forced by regular people to prove themselves that they are actually South Africans. We are unable to tolerate it any further. We are angry now because of the behavior of the other tribe.
Language barriers make it worse. If you don't speak fluent Easy Zulu, assumptions fly. This isn't new. Historical migration patterns, apartheid-era divisions, and perceptions of dominance have long created friction. Some viewed Tsonga as outsiders, despite generations in South Africa.
We have gathered to tell the whole world that South Africa is our home. South Africa is our land. So we don't want anyone to treat us like they are doing us a favor when we are in our country. Nobody is doing us a favor. This is our country. This is where we belong. And no one is going to tell us to produce IDs when we are working. This is our country. This is not the time of apartheid where we will go around with our IDs. Thank you.
And what do you say, General, about the anti-migrant marches that are happening?
We don't have a problem with their cry. We don't have a problem. They have a genuine cry. Our problem comes when our tribe gets to suffer the consequences of what they are trying to achieve in their pursuit to chase away illegal immigrants. Our people are being mistaken for foreigners. We are saying to the whole of South Africa and every other tribe, no tribe is bigger than another tribe.
And you just told me that there was a young man who was killed because of this.
Yes. Samuel Sambo died in Mossel Bay during the march on the 29th of May and the 30th, that was in Mossel Bay. And several other people, they lost their homes, they lost their livelihood. Samuel's mother is here with us.
There's a lot of anti-migrant marches that are taking place, and they are saying the process, they are being targeted and mistaken for foreign nationals. And of course, as you heard, one young man died in the process.
Tsonga South Africans are marching to the SA Human Rights Commission and union buildings because they're tired. They support controlling illegal immigration, but they refuse to be painted with the same brush as foreigners. Testimonies pour in. People chased from marches called Makwerekwere, goods confiscated, cars damaged. One Tsonga man was humiliated for not speaking Zulu fluently. Entire communities in Limpopo feel like second-class citizens in their own country. The heat that darkens their skin, the cultural pride in their language and traditions, these are now liabilities.
Your message to the government as far as your protection is concerned?
Government of South Africa, we know that you continuously say South Africa belongs to all who live in it, but we don't feel like that as the Tsonga Machangani nation. We need you to enforce the law and ensuring that people who are not police, they stop demanding proof of identification. The Tsonga people are natives, born and raised in South Africa. Yes. They deserve equal treatment. Government needs to put measures, necessary measures, yes, to ensure that our tribe is respected like any other tribe in the country. Calling out on that, government must make sure police do their job, not people jay in the streets who go around asking for ID.
Venda people face the same nightmare. A Venda security guard was confronted and forced to show ID because he struggled with Easy Zulu.
If you are dark, if you are Venda and you can't speak isiZulu, you mustn't be happy about what's happening right now. Guys, I want to make you watch this sad video which is trending right now. It's crazy how the March and March crew is moving currently. They even destroyed his car. Guys, I want you to watch his response. But then he's trying to, people are saying these the March on March leader must be sued because, I mean, they destroyed his car. But then, guys, let us watch this video first and then you tell me what you all think after.
Stopped by 12 men. They wanted to check if I'm a South African or a foreigner. They asked for my ID, of which I showed them my ID. They said, no, it's fine, I can proceed. Whilst I was still driving, one man called me Makwerekwere and asked the police to stop the car, of which the police, SAPS, stopped my car. The police instructed me to reverse. I reversed, and then when I was still reversing, these people who were sitting down there stood up and told me that I'm selling drugs and I'm carrying drugs, I'm delivering drugs. So they said I must stop so the police will search my car. The police searched the car and they found nothing. And then those people started hitting the car. So as you can see, they broke the back window and the body of the car as well is damaged. I felt very bad. Be labeled as a foreigner in your own country. It's very bad. It's very bad. Even when you tell people that my name is Mngadi and you know Mngadi, so there is no Nigerian whose name is Mngadi. So I was disappointed in the way they handled the matter. So after that, I went to the police station to open a case. So I will wait for my lawyers to give me more instructions in terms of what will happen.
Another had his street vendor stock seized. A car window was smashed during a minor argument when the driver's accent raised suspicions. These aren't isolated, they show how deep the profiling runs. Minority tribes are collateral damage in a bigger anti-migrant wave. On the other side, some voices push hard against illegal immigration, citing jobs, services, and crime. Certain groups are accused of supremacy thinking, acting like they own South Africa due to historical influence. Refusal to learn other languages leads to dangerous misunderstandings. This isn't all Zulu people. Many reject tribalism, but the loudest voices create real fear. As June 30th approaches, the risks spike. Fears of violence, tribal clashes, and mistaken killings are real. Tsonga and Venda citizens are preparing to prove their identity while supporting legal immigration control. Personal stories hit hard. This confusion exposes deep fractures, economic desperation mixed with tribal loyalty, and historical grievances. This isn't just xenophobia, it's tribalism bleeding into it. Economic pressures and unemployment make migrants easy targets, but when it spills to citizens, it reveals something uglier. Apartheid legacies, migration history, and language dominance all play roles. Human rights groups warn of a dangerous escalation. Yet, real migration challenges exist. Porous borders, service strain. The solution isn't denial, but smart policy and unity. Tsonga, Venda, and Bapedi South Africans deserve justice. No citizen should prove their belonging because of skin tone, accent, or surname. June 30th must not become a day of terror for innocents. Lessons are clear. Respect diversity, promote multilingualism, address root economic issues, and reject supremacy thinking. South Africa's strength is its rainbow, not division. Unity, rule of law, and real solutions can heal these wounds. If this story moved you, share it, click the notification bell below, and make sure to like so that this message can reach some uneducated Zulu people and teach them an important lesson for their ignorant attitude. Comment your thoughts below and subscribe for more unfiltered truth on South African issues. Justice starts with awareness.
South Africa people, I'm asking you, we are not looking good in the whole of Africa right now. It's not our fault.
What is happening in our country is not acceptable.
President Jacob Zuma has been on national television condemning the senseless violence, and he's expected to address Parliament on the current situation. In 2008, at least 62 people died after the same chaos swept the country. Milton Nkosi, BBC News, Johannesburg.
Ngoma leti imbeleriwaku ku alisuki shangani endleleni ayikho mkahle. We are offended.
These are Tsonga people. These are people that
Tsonga. We can't be disrespected in our own country. We belong here. South Africa is ours. No Zulu man owns this country. No Xhosa man owns this country. We are all equal. South Africa is ours. Shangane Sukendleleni must come to an end.
Thank you very much. That's a good closing note. This was Thuso Khumalo coming to you live from here in Johannesburg at a march by Tsonga people. For me,